This is a small screencast to differentiate between Google Classroom and Jesus for Education. It's more or less like a request from teachers and schools, just to give them a handle of the difference, and perhaps some of them that are actually considering, using this platform to continue education for kids at home, during this lockdown. So basically, Classroom is a free service for schools, nonprofits, and anyone with a personal Google account. Classroom makes it easy for learners and instructors to connect inside and outside of schools. Classroom saves time of paper and makes it easy, to create classes, distribute assignments, communicate, and stay organized. So when I actually said personal Google account, just like your normal Gmail, like that, and of course, it means you can connect using either mobile, laptop, or your desktop computers at home, basically. So how do you access Google Classroom? Now, there are two ways you can actually access the platform. Either you have a personal account, just like as I said, the Gmail, or you have a non-personal account, just like the one for your organization or your school. And also, you could just open your browser and just type classroom.google.com. You'll be there. So let's get our hands dirty by running through a demo and see how this works. So this is my Gmail basically. So for you to get a Classroom, you have to come to this top right hand corner of your screen. Let me make it bigger for some of us. Yes, you could see this icon here. So this is actually where you have most of Google applications. You can see Google Apps. Let me take that back. Once moving just the mouse over without clicking, you can see Google Apps. So most of the things you'll be looking for to do on Google, some of them will be here. So once you click on this, then you could see everything you need to do on all. So if you're looking for like Classroom, you're looking through and you can find it here. What you just need to do is just come to this top right hand corner, click and scroll down, because there are still other apps, here. So basically you can see this is Classroom. So for me to access it via using my Gmail, you see I'll just need to click on it and it opens in a new window. Or alternatively, as I said, you could just open maybe like a clean browser and just type classroom, yep, that's .google.com, right, basically. So once you do that, I think I missed a G here, classroom.google.com. So once you type that and you hit the enter key, also this leads you there too. So you have like basically those two options to get to where you're actually going. So moving on. So basically, on the other hand, G Suite for Education. G Suite is a suite of like a collection, just like as I said here, a suit is a collection of matching things, right? So this is like a small idea of more like things you could need for like a school, Gmail, Drive, Calendar, Vault, Docs, Sheets, Forms, Slides, Sites, and Hangout. So it's okay for you to say Classroom is also part of G Suite for Education. I think this will bring some clarity. So in the coming days, we'll be exploring, one, how to set up G Suite for Education, for your school. Like I've had this number of requests from schools that are, because it looks right now that schools are not going to be opening anytime soon, and perhaps some that are trying to even see how can they even connect with students while they are still at home and all those possibilities. I strongly believe G Suite can actually do this. I've had experience with it. I have background from the academia and the rest. So yeah, and also B, how teachers and students can connect using Classroom. We'll do like a small prototype use case. This will help teachers know how they go from A to B to C until they get to X and Y and Z, right? And C, how to build your school's website for free using site. Yes, part of the requirements for you to but yeah, the G Suite for Education, they're gonna ask you, do you have a website and all? And it's all like, it's good for schools to have like this online visibility, So and there's a tool that can do it for free. And I'm an advocate of tech, and I believe many schools don't know that this does exist. So I believe this is a good time to help schools, over the 90,000 plus schools we have in Nigeria, both public and private. It's free, why don't just use it? And of course, last, if you do enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button, hit thumbs up, and of course you can share freely, and you can also ensure that you follow us on social media. So yeah, exactly, this is the kind of site you'll be designing. One where you're using Google site. Yeah, I did this in 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm not kidding. So I believe this will be really interesting for us. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.